With Panasonic, we have a relationship with a company called the Grants Office, and the Grants Office supports all of our clients.
We provide grants development support to state and local governments, hospitals, schools, and colleges and universities. And we also work with companies that sell into the public sector to help better educate their customers on how grants work, how grants can support their large technology-enriched projects.
But the Grants Office really helps the customer understand what is the most appropriate funding opportunity for them at this time and what's going to be the best potential for them to get that funding.
Trinidad Police Department, like many others that I talk to, I find they've got a self-imposed constraint due to budgets. And so what I talk to customers about oftentimes is, what do you really need?
The Trinidad Police Department usually runs about 24 sworn personnel, along with 6 dispatchers, and then we have 2 office personnel.
When I came to Trinidad, I was a little surprised that we didn't have any technology in any vehicles. I didn't have any idea that a grant might be able to get us where we're at today. So when I spoke with John at Panasonic and he recommended the Grants Office, that got us going in the direction of, we can use a grant. We know we have to come up with some of the funding. We have resources that we'll have to commit to it also. We actually made the decision to buy the TOUGHBOOks after we started having the grants conversations. They assisted me in the grants process, not even knowing whether or not they were going to actually sell their equipment or not. And then they got me in touch with the grants office. We worked directly with one person at the grants office, and she followed the process through until she handed us off to CDOT. And honestly, we probably wouldn't have even known to go for a CDOT grant had it not been for the grants office. So she helped to direct us in which grants would be best for us too.
So what we did is we looked at state, federal, and foundation funders that could support her in-car computer project. We found this great traffic records program through the Colorado State Department of Transportation. We talked her through all of her options and helped her pick the best one.
We brought in demo units, and everybody took a look at them. Everyone was in agreement that the Panasonic was really going to be the best fit for the police department. So that's how this project got started in Trinidad for me.
Having the Panasonic TOUGHBOOK 33s in our cars has been great. It's helping shave time off of our reports. It's keeping officers on the streets. It's allowing us to have more tools at our fingertips when we're trying to do an investigation.
As an officer, it's done nothing but, I think, be able to expand our capabilities with anyone. Whether it's either a call for service or needing to run someone's name or needing to run someone's plate, having that information right at our fingertips, I can't tell you how beneficial that it's been, not only for efficiency in our calls, but again for officer safety, because we want to know exactly who we're talking to and exactly what we're getting into, and being able to go back and look at their back history is so crucial.
So if you're a smaller agency or a CIO, you can engage the grants program for free through Panasonic just by contacting your Panasonic account manager. They all know how to access the grants program, and they're mostly familiar with how the process works. And what you're going to get is free support, free information, as well as access to a grants development consultant who can help talk you through a process that you may have shied away from in the past just because you didn't fully understand how it worked.
The Grants Office is a partner to our client and us, and basically allows a client to procure the equipment that they need, not the equipment that they have to settle for.
We really wouldn't have this equipment if it weren't for a grant. And for me, new to the process and new to how that might apply to my department, it's the only way I would have gotten through that. So I definitely recommend Grants Office.
With the Panasonic, how simple it is to use and how well it works, it's definitely the right tool that helps us complete our tasks in the safest and simplest and most professional manner that we can.
They're ruggedized, they do the job. We're not constantly having to fix things. This is the best option that we could have come up with.